Hello guys, this is Nadeem from Maths TV. Hope you will like this video. Before starting, I just wanted to invite you to be a part of our YouTube family. You can do this by just clicking the red subscribe button. Also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for newly released videos. And do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. Without wasting your time, let us start. Today we will be going through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Core 058032 Feb March 2017. Question number 1. Write down a square number between 30 and 40. So 36, we can take it as 36, which is a square number. The number 3,330 in figures. So 3 million. So it will be 3,330. So 3 million, 6 digits and 330. The next cube number after 64. So 64 is cube number. Cube of 4, cube of 5 will be 125. So we'll write 125. The 5 factors of 16. So factors of 16 are 1, 2, 16 is divisible by 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. So these are the 5 factors, 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. A common multiple of 6 and 8. So we can multiply and this is 48. A prime number between 20 and 30. So 29 is the prime number. These are easier questions. So B part, write this number correct to nearest 10. So nearest 10 will be 10th position is, this is ones and tenths. So 6 is at the 10th position. So we'll remove 7. So it will be added, 1 will be added to this one. So it will be 570. 2 decimal places. So up to this one. So we'll be removing 9 and 2. So 9 is more than 5. So we'll be changing 8 to 9. So answer will be 567.49. Then complete these calculations. So first of all, division. So it will be 6 divided by 2 will be 3. 3 plus 4 will be 7. This one we need some number over here. This will be 12. Minus 12 divided by minus 3 will be 4. 6,432. So this is 64.32. So we'll be multiplying it with 0.01 and 2 digits. It will be moving to the left. Question number 2 is transformation question. In the question they are mentioning the diagram shows two shapes A and B. So shape A and B. Describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. If we check, this is basically mirror or reflection. So if we place something over here, so this is the line of reflection. So we can write here its reflection in y-axis. So from here we can check 2 units to the right, 2 units to the left. So reflection, so our answer will be over here. Reflection in y-axis. Then B part, reflect shape B in the line y is equal to 0 and label this shape as C. So we'll have to reflect this line y is equal to 0 is this line. So we'll be reflecting this to this side. So 1 unit over here, 1 unit over here as well. So these 2 points we got, and this point will be over here. And then this point we can take 1, 2, 3, 4 units from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So this will be the point, and next point will be this one. So after identifying the points, we can join these points to get the translated, basically a reflected triangle, not triangle shape. So we can draw this to this one and join this as well. So this will be our reflected diagram, and we have to write this one as C. So this will be our answer. B1 we have answered. B2, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape C. So shape A onto shape C. We'll use tracing paper for this, and shape A onto shape C. We'll trace first of all the coordinate axis. This is y-axis, and then we can trace x-axis as well, and then shape A roughly we are tracing by the help of tracing paper. Hopefully you are understanding. Tracing paper is available in exam, you can request for that. Now we can place over here and try to rotate this. So this is rotation 90 degree up to this one, and further 90 degree up to this one. If you see, it's exactly fixing on it. So it will be 180 degree rotation about origin. So our answer will be over here. Rotation about origin, which is 0, 0 and 180 degrees. Then they are saying C part, enlarge shape A by scale factor 3 and center of enlargement is also provided, and label it as D. So center of enlargement is -2 and 5 and scale factor is 3. So we have to enlarge shape A. -2 and 5 will be this point, and we have to enlarge from this. This is center of enlargement, and we have to enlarge from here. And if I turn this page like this, and now we can draw the lines. Like for example, one line we can draw from the center to this one, and the second line we can draw to this side also. So this will be the other line for enlargement, and third line for enlargement we can draw passing through this point and passing through this point will be this one. Even we can draw from here. So this will be next line, and then it will be, we can so we can draw one more line also from here as well, and this will be passing through this point, and we can draw this one like this. So now we got all the lines. We are having scale factor 3. So this is like 1, 2, 3 units. 3 multiplied by 3 will be 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So first mark will be this one. So we have counted from here this point. So this point will be shifting over here, and then This is 1 unit. 1 unit will be changing to 3 units. 1 multiplied by 3 will be 3. So 1, 2, 3. So second point will be this one. So we have traced these 2 points, and from here this is 2 units. This side will be 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So this is the mark. Then from here also this is 1 unit, so this will be 3 unit. 1, 2, 3 units. So this will be the point. So we got this point and this point. Now we can trace these points. This is 1 unit, so it will be 1, 2, 3 units, this one, and next 1 unit will be 3 units. 1, 2, 3 units. So we got all the 6 points, and now we'll have to join these points, and we can join this with this one will be the, and also this with this, and we are getting enlarged drawing by scale factor 3. So this is how we are drawing. This is basically, if I'll shade for your understanding, this one will be the enlarged drawing, and we have to label it as D. So our D will be this one. This is our D. How many times bigger is the C2 part? How many times bigger is the area of shape D? So for area, we know we are length. See, if we are taking this unit, this is 1 unit, this is 3 units. So scale conversion factor is K value is 3 over 1. K value is 3 over 1, but we need to find K square for area, which is equal to 3 squared, which is equal to 9. So we can write here 9. So it will be 9 times bigger. This is question number 3. Mrs. Singh and Mr. Patil are teachers. They take their 2 classes to the theatre to see a play. Mrs. Singh has 20 girls in her class. The ratio of the girls to boys is 5:3. Show that Mrs. Singh has 32 students in her class. So 20 girls by this ratio. So 5. So total is, say, X, because we don't know the total number of students. So X is into 5 over 8. 5 are the girls. So 5 divided by 8 out of 8 is equal to 20, which is given. So this implies X is equal to 20 into 8 over 5, and this one we can simplify with the help of calculator. So 20 into 8 and divided by 5 will be equal to 32. So we can write here 32. This is done. Mr. Patil has 40 students in his class. The ratio is boys to girls 3:2. For 72 students in the 2 classes, work out the ratio of total number of girls and total number of boys. So for girls, what we can do, we can take 3 over 5 in this case, because sum of ratios is 5. So 3 over 5 of 40 students. So this will be equal to, we can check this, 3 over 5 and multiply by 40 will be equal to, we have done some mistake, multiply by 40 is equal to 24. So this will be 24, and boys we can check, boys will be 40, total are 40, so 40 minus 24 will be the boys, which are 16. Now total girls will be equal to these 24 and the 20 girls which mentioned over here. So plus 20 is equal to 44, and total boys, we can write B for boys, and this is 16, this one, and 32, basically 12, which are boys. If we, this one, Miss Singh has 20 girls out of 32, so remaining will be the boys, and boys will be 32 minus 12, 20, which is 12. So 16 plus 12. 16 boys in Mr. Patel's class and 12 boys in Mrs. Singh's class. So they will be adding up to 28. And ratio, we can write ratio as 42 ratio 28. This is total girls to total boys ratio, and we can simplify this by 4. So 4 11 are 44 and 4 7 are 20. So 11 ratio 7 will be our answer to this question. Then B part, ticket price is given. Student is this one, teacher is this one. So for every 25 students, one teacher receives a ticket free. So there are 72 students. Calculate the total cost of the tickets. So what we will do to calculate the cost, 72 students, for each student you will have to pay this one. So this multiply by this, 72 multiply by 5.75. This will be for students, and for teachers you will have to pay plus 2 into, because there are one teacher is receiving free ticket, and there are 4 teachers. Out of 4, 2 will receive free tickets and 2 has to buy, because each 25. So 50 will be 50 against 50 students. 2 teachers will be free and 2 teachers has to pay. So 2 into 8.25. This will be the total payment. You can write here 2 teachers will be free. And now we can calculate this one, and 72 into 5.75 plus 2 into 8.25, and this will be simplifying to 430.5. 430.5. This is the amount which they have to pay, 430.5. C part, the play is in 3 parts. Each part lasts for 45 minutes. There is 20 minutes interval between each part. So there are 3 parts. So we can say part 1, part 2 and part 3. So there are 3 parts. This is the interval, this is interval. So we can write here interval 1 and interval 2. So there will be 2 intervals. Each part is 45 minutes. This is 45, this is 45 and this is 45. So 45, 45 plus 45. And interval is 20 minutes. So plus 20 and plus 20. So this will be the total time spent. And so if we check how much time is spent, 45 plus 20 plus 45 plus 20 plus 45. Total minutes is 175 minutes on this one. The first part starts at this one, 13:30. So starting time is 13:30. Work out the time that the play ends. So this time is spent plus 175 minutes. So we'll have to check the time. So we can use time button for that. 13 hours and 30 minutes. This is the time at which play is starting. So we'll have to add minutes. So 0 hours. Basically we have to add plus 0 hours and 175 minutes, and this will be equal to 1625. So we can write here 1625, and 1625 will be our answer. Then Mr. Patil pays $3.60 for a program. Last year the price of the program was this one. Calculate the percentage increase. We'll check the increment. So 3.60 minus 3.20, and this is equal to 0.4. 0.4 is the increment against what? Against this much, 3.20 into percentage, because we have to calculate the percentage. So we will be multiplying, basically we'll be calculating this 0.4 divided by 3.20 and multiply this by 100, and answer will be 12.5. So 12.5 will be our answer. Then the probability E part, the probability that a student loses their ticket, their theater ticket is 1 by 18. Right now the probability that the student does not lose their ticket, so that will be 17 over 18, because sum of properties should be 1. So work out, you can write here 1 minus 1 over 18 is equal to 17 over 18 as a working also, if you want to show. Work out how many of the 72 students you would expect to lose their tickets. So 17, 1 over 18 will be losing. So 1 over 18 into 72 will be equal to, we can write here 1 over 18 multiply by 72, and this will be equal to 4. So 4 students are expected to lose. Probability is 4 students. Now question number 4. Complete this statement. To be obtuse, an angle must be between 90 degree obtuse angle, you know, between 90 degree and 180 degree. And then we have to fill these statements. A parallelogram has no lines of symmetry but has rotational symmetry. So parallelogram, we can write here parallelogram, then has 2 lines of symmetry but no right angle. So this will be rhombus. Basically we can write here rhombus or HO basically. So rhombus. Then the last part, a dash has a 1 line of symmetry but no rotational symmetry, which is kite. So we can write here kite. C part, this drawing is given, which is not to scale. It's mentioned. The diagram shows 4 right angles. These 2 lines are parallel and these 2 angles are provided, A, B, C. We have to find. Angle A will be same as this one, 56. This will be 56 degrees because vertically opposite to 56. We can write here vertically opposite to 56 degrees. And B, angle B will be equal to, we can write this one also as 56. This one and this one will be same. The reason is corresponding to 56. Corresponding to 56 degrees. Then C part, this will be equal to this angle because they are alternate angles. So we can write here this is as 73 degrees, alternate to 73. Alternate to 73 degrees. So this is how we can complete this question. This is D part, which is bearing. The scale drawing shows the positions of 2 towns F and G. The scale is 1 centimeter is to 1.5 kilometers. So part 1 is measure the bearing of G from F. To measure bearing of G from F, G from F, we need this angle. Basically this angle is required up to this one. This angle is required, so we can fix over here and can move a page so that we can properly measure this angle. We can move like this and fix it over here. So if you see, this is up to this one is 110, 111, 12 and 13. So this angle is 113. We can write here 113 degrees, and our answer over here will be 113 degrees. Then find the distance in kilometers between town F and G. So distance we have to find between town F and G. So before measuring the distance, I just want to tell you that, and you must be knowing that this is published paper, and the paper given in exam to the students is having a little larger size. So this measurement may be not exactly matching with that marking scheme calculation. So if we measure this one is 1.6. So this is like 1 point exactly, this is 1.6. so if we are taking 1.6 as measurement, so 1.6 multiplied by the scale, which is 1.5, multiplied by 1.5, this will be equal to 2.4. basically sorry, it's not 1.6. basically this will be 1, 2, 3, 4.6. so 4.6. if I move this page a little above and right here so that you can see properly, so this is a 4.6 measurement, which is according to this measurement which we are doing. So it is 4.6. it is a little reduced one from the original. So 1.6 multiplied by 1.5 will be giving us this calculation, which is 6.9. 4.6 multiplied by 1.5 will be giving us 6.9 kilometers. But in the marking scheme, they have taken this measurement as 5 centimeters. So if we solve with the 5 centimeter, as I told you that the exam paper is a little bigger size, so that will be resulting to 5 multiplied by 1.5, which is equal to 7.5 kilometers. 7.5 kilometers, and this is the marking scheme answer which I am writing. But if you do this drawings calculation, this will be 6.9 kilometers. So I have provided both the calculations, so you should understand the thing. Now another town H is 10.5 kilometer from G. The bearing of H is 147 from G. So 147 from G. So 147 will be on this side. We will be checking this one, 147. So 147 we can check. This is 100, 140, 145, 147 will be around this one. So now we have to just draw this line. So this will be 147 bearing, and we can write here 147 degrees. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Now the next thing is 10.5 kilometers. This is mentioned 10.5 kilometers. To find the point H, we will have to find 10.5. So 10.5 kilometers mean by scale we have to divide by 1.5. So if we divide 10.5 divided by 1.5, this will be giving us 7. So 7 centimeters we have to open compass and make a arc so that we can trace the point H. So we'll be fixing the compass and we will be drawing that one. So this one 7 centimeters. So from here 7 centimeters we can take, and if you check from 8, this is exactly 7. So after checking, after opening 7 centimeters, we will place here and mark over here. So this is the point which we got, and this point we have to label as H. This is our H point, and hopefully you understood each and everything. We are done with this. Now question number 5. Question number 5 is saying a train departs from Green Hill, stops at Deep Valley and for 5 minutes, and then goes to the Clear Lake. So this is the table provided, basically the schedule provided. Complete the statement. The journey from Green Hill to Deep Valley takes how much time it is taking. So 30 to 10:30 to 45, so 15 minutes. Basically it is taking 15 minutes. Write your answer to part 1 as a fraction of hour. 15 minutes is 1/4 of an hour, so we can write 1/4. The train travels the 18 kilometer between Green Hill and Deep Valley at a constant speed. Calculate the speed in kilometer per hour. So speed we know is equal to distance over time, and 18 kilometer is the distance and time is 1/4 hour. So we can write 18 and fraction is 1/4, and this will be answering to 72. So 72 kilometers per hour, we can write here 72. The train travels at a constant speed of 85 kilometers between Deep Valley and Clear Lake. Work out the distance between this one. Again, speed we know is equal to distance over time, and distance will be equal to speed into time, and speed is provided 85 kilometers. So 85 into time taken will be what? Will be 24 minutes basically, and 24 minutes we have to convert into hours, so we'll divide by 60, and this will be resulting into 85 into 24 over 60, and this will be answering to 34. So 34 kilometers will be the distance. So this 24 minutes basically we are getting from here 10:50 to 11:14. This will be 10 minutes up to 11, and then 14 more minutes. So 10 plus 14 will be 24 minutes. This is what we have utilized in part C. Then part D, work out the total distance between this one. So 18 kilometer is the distance for part B. 18 plus 34 is in part C. So total distance will be 52. We can write here 52 kilometers. E part, complete the travel graph to show the journey, whole journey from Green Hill to Clear Lake, and they have provided this grid. And if we check the table provided at the beginning of the question, this was the table provided, and we can see this is train is departing from Green Hill at 10:30, and its speed is 72 kilometer, and reaching at Deep Valley at 10:45. So we'll mark at 10:30. 10:30 is this mark, and then 10:45. 10:45 is 10:45 will be 10:40 is this one. So 10:45, 50 is this. So in the middle will be 10:45. So this point we can write as 10:45. So this point, so this will be 18 kilometer distance. So this is 16, and this will be 18. Deep Valley, this is 18 kilometers. So this one we can put mark over here. So up to this one, then up to 10:50 there was a break between 45 to 1050. So 1050 is this one, so it will be a straight line, and then from 1050 up to 1114. So 1114, this is 1110, 11, this is 1120, so each box is equal to 2, so 1112, 1114, this will be 1114, and the total distance, this is, we can write 1114, and total distance covered is 52, which we calculated in D part, this one 52. So we will be checking 52 on y-axis. So 52 is over here. So our point will be this one. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Now just we have to join these points to show the graph, travel graph. So this is the first portion, and second portion with the straight line for this interval, and then third portion we can join these 2 points to show the third one, and we can put cross over here to show the point, and this is the travel graph which is required. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Now question number 6, probability question. A marble is chosen at random. So a bag contains 5 white and 6 black marbles. This one, marble is chosen at random from the bag and then replaced, it means situation remains same. Write down the probability that the marble is black. So for black, how many blacks? 6 are black, so 6 out of 11, total is 11, so 6 by 11 will be the probability. Then Dalila adds some more black marbles to the bag. The probability of choosing a black marble is now 3 by 2. So 2 by 3. How many black marbles did she add to the bag? So 2 by 3. Now we are having probability of 2 by 3 is for black, and we have to so for this question, what we can do, we can check 2 by 3 are black in the previous situation. So 1 by 3 will be white. So 1 by 3 of x is equal to 5. So x will be equal to 15. So out of 15, 11 are already there. So total was 11. So 4 are added more. So this is how we can check. Added will be equal to 4. So answer will be 4. What we have done, we have taken 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means the white portion, white balls, and of x is equal to 5, and total will be 15. So 15 minus 11 will be 4, so 4 will be added because 11 are already there. Now a white marble costs W cents and a black costs B cents. 2 white marbles and 5 black marbles cost 155 cents. Complete the equation. So 2 into W mean white. White is basically W is costing B 2 white marbles, and okay, so this equation will be calculating this. Just we'll have to mention total cost is 155, so we will just write 155 over here. Then 3 white marbles and 10 black marbles cost 290 cents. So equation we have to write 3 white, so 3 into W plus 10 black, so 10 into B is equal to 290. So this will be the second equation which is required, which we can copy over here. 3W plus 10B is equal to 290, and then they're saying solve these 2 equations and find value of W and B. So basically in this equation, the previous equation, 2W plus 5B is equal to 155. This is our first equation. This one second equation. 3W plus 10b is equal to 290. So to equalize this one, we can multiply this equation by 2. So this equation will change to 4w plus 10b is equal to 155. 155 multiplied by 2 will be 310. So 310 we can write, and then we have to subtract. When we will subtract, change signs, this will be cancelled. So now this will be minus w is equal to 290, basically minus 310 plus 290, this will be equal to minus 20. So minus we can cancel from both sides, so w is equal to 20. This value we can replace in any of these two original equations. So we'll replace in first one, so 2 into 20 plus 5 into b is equal to 155. So 5b is equal to 155 minus 40, which is equal to 115. So b is equal to 115 divided by 5, which is equal to 115 divided by 5 is equal to 23. So our b value will be 23 and w will be 20. These will be the answers. Now this is C part. A black marble is weighed and its mass m grams is 35 gram. Correct to the nearest 5 gram. Correct to the nearest 5 gram. So half of 5 will be 5 divided by 2 will be 2.5. So we'll be adding and subtracting 2.5 to get the lower bound and upper bound. So 35 minus 2.5 will be equal to what we have done. 35 minus 2.5 is equal to 32.5. So 32.5 on this side we require, and we have to plus this one, and we'll get 37.5. 37.5 will be on this side. D part, each marble in a sphere of diameter 3 centimeter. On the grid, draw an accurate net of the smallest closed box with the top, which marble can fit in. So this side is 3, this is also 3, and this side is also 3. We'll be drawing the net for this, so we can take the base first. So we can draw over here 3 units on each side. We'll be drawing the base, and 3 units on other side. We'll be taking, this is the left side and this will be the right side, and the upper side also 3 units, and the lower side as well 3 units. So this will be the open box, and now we'll have to fix the top also. We can take top on this side or this side, or even this side, but these two sides are not having space. We can take right or left, so I'm taking on this side. So this is our closed box which we can draw, and we can draw solid lines. We are showing this one as solid line, and this one also we are showing solid line, and this one also will be the solid line. This one also bounded line, outer one will be the solid line. Now we can draw these lines as well. So this one will be, from this one to this one will be solid, this one will be solid line, then again this can be solid, this is also solid line, and this one will be solid line. So the remaining bending we can show with the dotted line. Like for example, this one we can show a dotted line. So this will be bent, and from here this will be bent, and this one will be the bending, and this one also will be the bend, and dotted line or broken line we can show on this side. So this will be the base, and this will be top, and this will be side 1, side 2, side 3 and side 4. So this will be our complete box. Then comes question number 7. 10 students estimate the length of length and width of their rectangular class school hall. The results are shown. This table is given. 2 entries are remaining. We have to show on the graph. 45 and 35. 45 is length on x-axis. So 45 we will take on x-axis, and 35 we will take on y-axis. So 45 is this one, and 35 will be this one. So this will be the mark which I have shown. The second reading will be 26 and 18. 26 will be this one, and 18 will be, this will be 15, 16, 17, and this will be 18. So this is also done. And now on the scatter diagram, plot the result for I and j. We are done. What type of correlation is this? If we check, it's going upward, so right side is up, so we are saying this is positive correlation. Positive correlation. Then on the scatter diagram, so we will draw a line of best fit. I'll try to draw accurately as possible. Basically we can draw a line of best fit. Most of the points are concentrated on this section, so we can draw a line of best fit like this one over here, because most of the points are concentrated on upper section. So we are drawing like this. And next part is use your line of best fit to estimate this one, 31. This is 31 estimation for length. 31, if we check for 31, this will be giving us like 18.5 or 18. So we can write here as 18. So this will be 18. D part, the actual measurements of the hall are length 44 meter and width is 34 meter. Okay, the teacher says a good estimator has both estimates on no more than 5 meter from the actual measurements. So write down the letters of students who are good estimators. Good estimators will have to write down. So these letters will be checking from the starting of the question. They have given student A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I and J. So we'll be checking the difference no more than 5. So we can check this good, and the teacher says a good estimator has both estimates. So it should not be like varying more. If we check, this one is 45. Length is this one. So length is this one and width is this. So this will be width and this will be length. So this is closer to 44, and 30 is also less than 5. Similarly, if we check, this one is closer to 40. This is like exact value, and this is also closer to 34. So D and H, and if we check, this is 45 which is closer, and 35 which is also closer. So these three are closer estimators. So we can write these letters D, H and I. So our answer will be D, H and I. Work out the perimeter of the hall. So perimeter of hall, we can just add these two, 44 plus 34, and multiply it by 2. We'll have to double this. So if we add if you write 2 into 44 plus 34, and this will be equal to 156. 156 will be the parameter. Calculate the length of a diagonal of the hall. So diagonal of a hall will be like this one, will be the diagonal of the hall. So this diagonal will be hypotenuse. We can calculate this length into basically by Pythagoras theorem. We can apply Pythagoras theorem for this, and length will be equal to 44 square plus 34 square under root. And if we calculate this one, root of 44 square plus 34 square, this will be equal to 55.60. 55.60. So answer will be 55.60. The hall is divided into two areas. So this is shaded one, this is unshaded one. Find the shaded area. So this is 16. We can calculate this length, and this length will be 44 minus 16. 44 minus 16 will be equal to 28. So this is 28 and this is 34. We will find area of white triangle, which is basically 1 by 2 into 34 into 28, which is equal to 1 by 2, 0.5 into 34 into 28. So this will be equal to 476. 476 is area of this one, 476, and total area will be equal to 34 into 44. This one will be total area minus 476. So we can write this one, 34 into 44 will be equal to this one, minus 476 will be equal to 1020, and this will be our answer, 1020 meter square. Hopefully you got this also. Question number 8. Complete parts A1, B1 of this question using a straight edge and the compasses only. Show all your construction arcs. ABCD is a rectangle. Construct a bisector of BAD. So bisector of BAD, we will be bisecting this, and to bisect this angle BAD, we will be putting compass over here, and then we'll be making an arc from this point to this point, and then we'll have to extend a little more, and we can place arc over here, compass over here, and open a little and make an arc like this, and then on this side as well, exactly on the point, and make another. So we got the point basically, but we can extend this arc a little, and then we'll have to join this to from the angle bisector. Basically this will be the angle bisector. So we can draw angle bisector will be like this one. So after drawing this angle bisector, we can extend this with the dotted line to show that we have utilized this point. So we can show this like this. Then shade the region inside the rectangle. So shade the region inside the rectangle. It should be inside the rectangle, that is closer to AB than AD. Closer to AB than AD. So this will be the region which we can draw. So we can draw this whole region. Basically this should be the region to be shaded. But if we check, So we can shade this complete region like this one. This will be our answer. B part, GHJ is a triangle. Construct the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector of GH. Perpendicular bisector of side GH we have to draw. So we will be again using a compass and we will be opening more than half and making arc above and below, and then the same size we will be using to make the other arc above and below as well. So after making these two arcs we can join this and we'll be getting the line bisector basically. So we can draw this line bisector like this. Now this is done. Construct the perpendicular bisector of GH. Shade the region inside the triangle. It should be inside the triangle only. Inside the triangle, that is closer to G than H. Closer to G than H. So it should be this side only. So we can shade inner side of this triangle. So hopefully you are understanding, and you must have subscribed the channel also. If you have not yet, then subscribe Maths TV, and also don't forget to like the video and introduce this channel to your friends also. So this is the inside portion which we have shaded. Then measure the reflex angle at H, and reflex angle you know is this complete angle is reflex angle. To measure this reflex angle, so what we will be doing, we will be measuring this angle and subtract from 360. So we can measure this angle. This angle we can measure by this protractor. So if we check, this is 20, 21, 22, 23. So this angle is basically, this angle is 23 degrees. So this angle will be 23, reflex angle will be 180 minus 23. So 180 minus 23 will be, not 180, basically 360. So 360 minus 23 will be 337. So we can write here 360 minus 23 is equal to 337 degrees, and proper place for answer is provided. So we'll be writing here 337 degrees. C part, complete this part of question using ruler and compasses only. The point M and N lie on the circumference of the circle. Shade the region inside the circle that is more than 5 cm from M. More than 5 cm from M and less than 4 cm from N. So these are the two conditions. We will be checking that one. So more than 5 centimeters. First of all, we will be checking 5 centimeters. So this is exact 5 centimeters. 5 centimeter from M. So inside the circle only we will be placing over here and making arc. 5 centimeter inside the circle will be up to this one. We have done 5 centimeter arc, and 4 centimeter from N. So we will be reducing it to 4 centimeter, and we will be making arc over here, and this will be the arc which is 4 centimeter. And now we have to shade the region which is more than 5 centimeter. So it should be in this area, more than 5 centimeter from M, and less than 4 centimeter from N. So it will be this region only. These construction questions are requiring more practice and accuracy, and neat and clean drawings you will have to provide in exam. So this is the shaded region which we have shown. So if you see, this is more than 5 centimeter and less than 4 centimeter. We cannot shade this because this is less than 4 from N but not more than 5 from M. Similarly, we cannot shade this region because this is more than 4 centimeter from N. We cannot shade this because this is less than 5 centimeter from M. This is done. Now this is question number 9. The last question: complete the table of the values for y is equal to 8 over x. If we replace these values, like for example 8 divided by minus 4 will be equal to minus 2. Similarly, we can divide this by, and we'll get minus 4, and this will be 8, and for these values you can check with the calculator. Now we have to draw these points on this grid provided. So first of all, we will be moving this page. So first is minus 8 and minus 1. So minus 8 and minus 1 will be this point, which we can mark this point. Then the second point is minus 6 and minus 1.3. So 1.3 will be minus 6 and minus 1.3 will be this point. We can mark over here. Then minus 4 and minus 2. Minus 2 will be this one. So this is also done. Then minus 2 and minus 4. So this will be the mark. Then minus 1 and minus 8. So over here. So this is also done. We have marked these. Now positive side also we can do 1 and 8. So 1 and 8 will be this point, 2 and 4 will be this point, and 4 and 2 will be this point. Then comes 6 and 1.3, 1.2 and 1.3 will be this point, and 8 and 1 will be this point. So this is done. Now draw the graph. So we have to draw this graph. So to draw this one, we can turn the page and we can draw with free hand without using scale. We can draw like this one, smooth curve, and smooth curve we can continue like this. So this side is done. We can also turn the page and draw this side as well. So this one and this also, and continue with this. So this is done. Now our graph is complete after this. Then comes C part. The graph of y is equal to 8 over x has two lines of symmetry. Write down the equation of each of these lines. So one line of symmetry is basically, see if we draw this line, this one, this line will be line of symmetry. If I'm drawing that line for you, for your understanding, this will be the point and this will be the line of symmetry basically, and this is y is equal to x. Y is equal to x. So we can flap this one. This is line of symmetry. The other one will be y is equal to minus x. So y is equal to minus x will be on this side. So y is equal to minus x will be this line of symmetry. So these will be this is like y is equal to x or x is equal to y, and this will be y is equal to minus x. So like for example, y value is 2, x value is minus 2, y value is 4, x value is minus 4. So at this point y value is 4 and x value is minus 4. So the second equation will be y is equal to minus x. So these will be two lines of symmetry. Then D part, mark a point P on the graph of y is equal to 8 over x where the x and y coordinates are equal. So we can see where x and y coordinates are equal. We can see this is almost this one 2.8. This point is basically minus 2.8 and minus 2.8. So this point, and the second is 2.8 and 2.8. So this point, so these 2 points, we can even write coordinates over here, which is 2.8 and 2.8, and we can write here minus 2.8 and minus 2.8. So these will be 1 and 2 points which we can mark over here, and we have to write here point P over here and P over here. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and like the video so that you will be getting intimation for incoming videos, and introduce this channel to your friends and class fellows, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.